Tonight on the show, Andrea Waltz is here to help us study some of the San Antonio hopefuls who didn't exactly pass the judges' talent test. And she gives us advice to contestants on how not making it as an idol can actually be a good thing.
Joining me and Kimberly is a woman who believes rejected idol contestants, catch this, are actually more successful than most Americans.
That's
Failure expert, Andrea Waltz.
I'm so glad you're here because
I'm confounded.
I am a reject in my own right and proud of it.
And I'm proud of you that you say that.
Well, thank you.
That's important.
Yeah.
Explain to us your theory, your book that's called Go for No. What does it entail, and how is this sort of like turning a negative into a positive?
Well, there's a lot to it. First of all, we do say that American Idol rejects are more successful than most Americans because they're out there. They are willing to fail, and we say that failure is the most important trait that you can have in order to achieve success, is your willingness to fail. And they are. They're putting themselves out there. And most of us sit home and we judge and we go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing it. Now, believe me, I'm not saying, I understand some of these people cannot sing and dance, so I'm not saying successful from that standpoint, but they're pursuing their passions, and we think that's success. And we say that their willingness to fail will take them very, very far. It could be that they get on American Idol or something else.
Exactly. Okay, something else. TV Guide channel. Okay, one guy. Let's check out this guy. One guy whose story supports Andrea's theory is Thomas Daniels, who tried out for the third time a few weeks ago in Seattle, and this time he heard a yes from the judges. So take a look.
At ease in the arms of a woman.
So really, that's the best case scenario. He got a yes after 3 tries.
Yeah, it was great actually. When we watched it, we said this is the theory live in action. It was so interesting because when he came in, they said, so you're here, it's the third time, and Randy said, so third time or you're out maybe, and he said, well, third time could be a charm, and Paula said, Randy, if we had stopped after 3 no's, we wouldn't be sitting here.
Right.
And so they sent him on to Hollywood. It completely proves the theory.
See that?
Awesome.
All right, now we've got, I think this is one of my favorite guys, Alexander from this week's Best of the Rest special. He may not have made the cut, but he met his inspiration for Dancing Paula.
Yeah.
I know just how to whisper, and I know just how to cry. And I know the night is fading, and I know
I want to go hang out in West Hollywood with him tomorrow. Like, I can't wait.
Andrea, even though he said he prestes a lot. I like that he said he prestes.
He does.
And it's like, but he don't sound very good.
No, I know. But here's the interesting thing about him is because of his willingness to go on the show, to try something new, to get rejected, he was actually very happy with the entire experience.
Do you feel like people take advantage of it, though? Like your theory, you know? Like, I mean, if you're really not going to be the next American Idol and you go back, like, say, 10 times to audition in every city, do you think that that's, like, over the top, or do you applaud that?
I applaud that. I applaud that because I think the formula basically is your willingness to fail plus persistence equals success.
All righty, let's
Maybe
do
not
it.
in what you're persisting with, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
All right. Okay, let's watch some of the rejected Idol wannabes who turned up at the San Antonio auditions in my home state of Tejas this week. First up is the guy Simon said should sing in a very dark bedroom. Here's Jake.
Oh my God.
Yes, I believe that you will not torment me. Down below again, I will see that you'll never be.
He wasn't a very good sport.
You're like this.
He was cursing and saying bad words a lot.
And he hardly blinks. That kind of disturbs me.
Right, but here's the interesting thing about people, and I hopefully for future idols, they understand that rejection can be positive. It's all in how you frame it. And so I hope that actually they don't throw fits or get upset. It's actually a good thing. It's one no. It's one step on the road to success.
You are making me feel so much better.
Just don't
I'm not
curse
even
Simon
kidding.
out.
Like, I'm so excited today.
All right. So next we have
Visiting you
Sandy.
next week.
Next we have Sandy, who once sang for the mayor of Houston. Yet still didn't impress the judges.
No.
I wonder why. Take a look.
Come on.
Mississippi, middle of a dress belt, carriages, I left of a
She sounded like she was vomiting in her own mouth.
All right, so stay with us. We're going to examine more of those terrible Texas tryouts with Andrea after this quick break. I love love John Peter Lewis. Love him.
He said what? Welcome back to Idol Chat, the only channel on the dial to turn to for all your exclusive Idol info each week. Okay. I'm Rosanna with my girl Kimberly Cotwell.
We have been chatting with co-owner of Courage Crafters and author of the book Go for No, the ultimate strategy for failing your way to success. Andrea Waltz is in the house. All right, Andrea.
We're gonna get right into it.
All right, Andrea, let's just get right into it.
Let's
chat. Let's test your theory by watching Ashlyn, who was told no at her San Antonio audition until the judges changed their mind and gave her a second chance.
Just you and me, it's so wonderful to know you'll always be.
What did you think about this, Miss Andrea?
I loved this, but here's what you have to remember is that she got the no, and all no's are not created equal. If she hadn't been called back in, what would she have done? Well, the key is she has to come back the next year. She would have been chosen.
Exactly. Persistence.
Oh, I like it.
All right, guys, now it's time for contestants who didn't impress the judges this week. Here's Brian and his rendition of Billy Idol's Rebel Yell.
Yeah, love it.
By the license for love, and if it expires, pray help from above, because in the midnight hour, she cried more.
Oh my God.
Ouch. That's all I have to say is ouch.
Honestly, I think the guy's a winner because he's really going for it.
Well, and apparently he won on Mock Idol. So
You think that he was making fun of Idol?
No, but apparently he won on something.
And won.
Oh, okay.
So apparently,
I wanted actually an explanation. I thought that he was
He's a
mocking
winner in his own hometown.
yes, exactly.
All righty.
Okay, next we're gonna check out Shy Little Jasmine's audition. Yeah, Shy, my booty.
Spend all my life on a search to find.
Okay, so she wasn't very shy because right after that they didn't let her through and she screamed at Randy and called him fat. Not a very nice sport, you know what I'm saying?
Usually they call that passive-aggressive.
There
All
you
right,
go.
lastly, Andrea, this is what I want to know your thoughts on this next person that I've had on my TiVo the entire time since last week. Her name is Lakia Hill from Birmingham.
Lakia.
Lots of
can
love.
make you do some crazy things, and I turned around and you're standing here.
Rosie, give me a little. Give me a little bit now.
My favorite part is when she brings
Listen.
it home and she's like, oh, it's painful. But she actually had me laughing for like weeks, and it's just too much.
She's been doing this in the makeup room all day, loving it, loving every second.
So what do you
How do
think
you
of
feel?
her?
I know, now that we've like
When you
completely
put
gone
yourself
off.
out there, regardless, I'm not talking talent here, when you put yourself out there and you're willing to fail, the opportunities will present themselves. I don't know what'll happen to her, but she's doing
She
it.
entertained me, that's for sure.
She's doing it.
You saved her on TiVo.
I did.
Who else did you save on TiVo?
She's there.
No
I
one
paused her.
else?
I rewind
No
her.
one.
Not even myself. All right. Thank you so much, Miss Andrea, for being with us.
Thank
You're
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.